Now from Fenway Park here in Boston, it's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Christian Yelich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Arrieta into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. One away. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cut here. First pitch on his way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Down and away, ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Shot towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Miguel Cabrera gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Chop foul right at home plate. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kiermaier.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Yangervis Solarte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw to the plate goes right by him. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Lifted into center field. Dahl is there. Let's see if they try it. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Carlos Correa settles into the box for his first chance.
Carlos Correa
from the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
First baseman.
Pedro Alvarez will get his first touch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Jose Bautista has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And this is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting seven.
Riding forward now for the Sox. Here's
Yes,
Money Grandal. As he'll go to work with the bases loaded and two away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are loaded here, two down. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
This would be a big time to pick up back-to-back strikeouts if you can get it.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Into the seats, 0-1. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
But we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. Buster Posey stands in.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, David Ortiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chopped at the plate. Goes to third with it, and they get the force over there for the first out. Steven Souza set to hit now for the first time.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Oh, he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. David Dahl gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed fouled off to the left. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard to short. Reined in. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is... Justin Turner strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone.
Right
and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Harrison has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
You know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
The tag, and he is out. Josh Harrison steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Second baseman.
You know, he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Kiermaier. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Christian Yelich is into the box for a second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor stands in for the second time.
Lindor.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And the runner's stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit. Kevin Kiermaier digs into the box in the
Leading
bottom
off
of
for the
inning
Red
number
Sox.
3.
Center fielder, Kevin
And this one's nowhere close as
Kiermaier.
that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moustakas in foul ground and taken in out there for the first out. Striding into the box, Yangervis Solarte earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And that misses inside 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
A solo
Carlos
shot down the line in
Correa.
right. His first homer here in the series, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Dahl is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
First baseman.
Now in the box,
Pedro
Alvarez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Tap foul at home plate. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera. And they'll need him to get something going here.
First
And in a
baseman.
pretty close game so far.
Miguel
They'd love to
Cabrera.
see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He reached on a single in his first try. Arrieta's ready. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
The catcher, number 28,
Stepping in,
Posey.
Buster Posey. He singled his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Belted out toward deep center field. Kiermaier ranging back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. David Ortiz steps in for his second at-bat. Fielder's choice his first time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Jose Bautista is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out. And that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Yasmani Grandal is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. The second for one. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one. Carlos Gomez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he takes ball one. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Up next for the Red
Charlie
Sox,
Blackmon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. And the inning is over. Steven Souza heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Turner's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers,
David
center
Dahl
fielder
stands in. He's
David
0 for 1
Dahl.
after grounding out. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
The batter, second baseman.
A solo shot
Josh
down the line in right.
Harrison.
His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Christian Yelich will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier moves over, and that ends the inning. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready now, Yonhervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Correa
number 2
will stand in. He flew out his last time.
Carlos Correa
Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza is there, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off the inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Blackman is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
now batting. First
So
baseman.
1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Up and in for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Out in front of it, strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pedro Alvarez gets things started here in the 6th
off for the Red
the
Sox.
hometown team.
First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the
Now
fastball.
batting.
1 gone.
Designated hitter, Jose
High and deep to center
Bautista.
field. Dahl going back on it to the track. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, catcher,
A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. His first homer here in the series, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Grandal is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 10.
Justin Turner will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Kiermaier shading to his right. 1 down. David Ortiz stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
On his way to pitch number 75. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
It's time.
Carlos Gomez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Right fielder, Carlos
sends
Gomez.
that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Now
into the windup and
center
the
fielder, Kevin
Kiermaier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, David Dahl, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Arrieta sets. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Christian Yelich will stand in. They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make
now
something
pitching for the Red Sox.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Gomez waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And the throw from Gomez will not be in time as he's in there safe at third base. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Hard liner toward short. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game. So a pivotal moment here and digging in now. Miguel Cabrera. A single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Mike Moustakas steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second is in to score. And a relay to the plate. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Buster Posey digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Jordan Walden comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 54, Jordan Walden.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Yonhervis Solarte is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Carter Capps is on out of the bullpen now. He'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 22, Carter Capps.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dahl over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Carlos Correa gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Souza has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Pedro Alvarez
first baseman.
Stand in now.
Pedro
0 for 2 with a hit
Alvarez.
by pitch so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
Jose Bautista get an opportunity here in the run-scoring spot now following a 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he is down on strikes again. So David Ortiz will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Steven Souza stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. David Dahl stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look for something up in the strike zone and drive the ball to the outfield. Now, there's nothing more deflating than a game ending double play.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Walden is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Josh Harrison strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Harrison. The key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Turner has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yasmani Grandal strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Bottom of the ninth for the Red Sox. Catcher, number 84.
Slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Justin Turner is at the plate as he watches ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Carlos Gomez has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit to third. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Rex Brothers will be called upon to get the final 2 out. Ryan Zimmerman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Zimmerman.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled to first. Glove by Cabrera. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2. Christian Yelich struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Yelich
squared that one up just a little late. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Miguel Cabrera digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Kiermaier racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Kevin Kiermaier steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Yonhervis Solarte
Now
set
batting,
to take some more
third
swings.
baseman.
He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Your
Kelvin
attention,
Herrera
please.
will get the call
Now
here.
pitching for
Not
Los
a-
Angeles, number 40, Kelvin Herrera. This change for the Dodgers.
Bluff
Now
back to
playing
second
left
as he'll just
field,
hold on to it.
number 11.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Around third and being waved on home. And this series is tied at a game apiece as they will walk off winners. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.